Liturgical vessels serve the Eucharist, the most important sacrament of all. The word Eucharist means thanksgiving in Greek. At first, it referred to the thanksgiving prayer, said before the transformation of bread and wine into Christ's body and blood. Later, the word was applied to the entire celebration of the Mass. The bread and wine offered during the liturgy become Christ's body and blood, and thus the Holy Communion. By sharing it, the congregation is united with Christ, and through Him, with each other. Liturgical vessels were made according to recommendations ensuring proper respect for the liturgy. They had to be sanctified by a bishop before use. The vessels were usually made of precious metals, such as gold and silver. The most important liturgical vessel in the Catholic Church is the chalice, which holds Eucharistic wine. The inside of the chalice is gilded because it comes in contact with Eucharistic wine. Liturgical implements were made from precious materials by goldsmiths and could only be afforded by the wealthy. Frequently, expensive vessels were donated to churches by bishops and other clergymen, religious brotherhoods of townsmen, and the nobility. Therefore, the coat of arms of the donor can often be seen on the foot of the chalice. The liturgical chalice is often accompanied by a matching paten, a small plate with a recess used to hold the host during the Mass and to cover the chalice. One of the edges of the paten may be engraved with a cross or sometimes some other symbol. Much larger than the chalice is a ciborium, a vessel in which the hosts distributed to congregation during the communion are held. It is always covered with a lid surmounted by a cross. The host carried to the sick is usually placed in a small covered container, similar to a paten or a small ciborium in shape, a so-called pyx. Ampullas are also used during the liturgy of the Mass to consecrate wine and water. Such vessels are engraved with the letters A and V for the Latin words aqua and vinum, meaning water and wine.